Hi, my name is Princess Ologwe.
Hi, my name is Delilah Shaw.
Hi, my name is Kim Plutia.
And our film trailer is called Mama
Mother
Dearest.
Question 1. In what ways do your media products use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? So, our film trailer is based on a supernatural horror and it conforms to the conventions. And our horror trailer is aimed to create a mysterious atmosphere, trying to scare the viewers. And we do this by using like certain locations and props and costumes to like make it look like it's a horror genre. The film trailer has a disclaimer. This is the British Board of Film Classification to identify the age rate and for the target audience. And for this it's 15 and over only. This is because of violence, certain language used, and the threats and the horror that's shown.
In the beginning, we have our producers, which is Universal, and we put that at the beginning for the audience to identify who the film is being made of, and we chose Universal because it's part of the big three. Our production is called Screen Productions, and we put that in the beginning so the trailer can know who we are and why and what type of genres we put ourselves in. So for example, supernatural horror. And many other famous trailers, for example Crimson Peak, which we looked at the beginning, they had Lion Gate and then they had Legendary. The name of our film and its font, we put that at the end, which will be in slow motion, and it will have a smoky effect, which is quite mysterious and would leave the audience to want more. Which is also linked to our intertitles, which is a Mongolian petite font, which is quite bold and very eccentric, which allows the audience to see and understand what is going on in the trailer.
Within our trailer, we have two little girls who become possessed, and they are seen as the antagonist within the trailer. And we got this idea of the little girls, and them people that are possessed are mostly seen by.
They usually use the young antagonist.
Yeah.
Character.
So our trailer sort of conforms. The person being possessed in a horror film trailer are usually young, and in this case we have two little girls who are trying to get at their mother. This is an example of the Exorcist trailer that we watched, and we took some elements from it and we decided to put it into our own trailer. The sound and music that we used was really effective because it helped create tension, build up the atmosphere, and it also build up a climax for the audience, which we found was interesting because it would make them jump, or they weren't expecting it, and the music and sound really matched the action that was taking place on the screen. We looked at many different examples whilst constructing our media trailer. Some of them were Case 39, Orphan, and Omen. And in every supernatural horror trailer, they had different type of endings where they would scare the audience, and a child, who was the antagonist.
In most horror films, they use either a young female or male antagonist. And we decided to draw on this, and we used the film The Exorcist to help us do this. In The Exorcist, they use a young female to do abnormal sexualized things. And this was said that this made the audience feel uncomfortable and made them feel that this could happen to their daughter or their neighbor's daughter. We decided to draw from this and add this to our trailer, because young females and males are not supposed to have a lifestyle in that way that could scare another person. This is why our film is put forward to people aged 15 and upwards, for they are mature and they're able to handle situations like this.
Okay, so overall, do you guys think that our trailer conformed or subverted?
I think it conforms and subverts, but it subverts because we use ethnic minority races in our trailer. So the two couples are both black, and the two little girls, one's white and one's Filipino, and one's Asian. So yeah, it's really a multicultural, diverse in our trailer.
I would say that it conforms only because our trailer has like all the basic conventions of an actual horror trailer or just a horror trailer in general. So we have the titles, the intertitles, the music, the different sound, the quick, fast-paced editing, iconography, mise en scène. So overall, like I said, we have the basic, and the way our trailer has been edited is it's not in order.
Non-linear.
Yeah, so it's just different clips from the film just put together in a different order. So that's how I would say it would conform, because most trailers.
It doesn't give too much away.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't give too much away. Just a little bit about the film trailer overall. Our film trailer, we've linked it to Prop, who is a theory narrative, and we Prop basically says that within a film, most film trailers, there are 8 different characters, and within our trailer we have like the main antagonist. The protagonist would be the parents. The damsel in distress would be the mother, and is it the guy who saves someone would be the priest. I forgot what's the name of it, but yeah, and we kind of conform to all of Prop's narrative within our film trailer, having the different types of characters.
We use various locations which are symbols of a supernatural horror film trailer, such as church, which is a symbol of faith and retribution, and we use.
Hang on, it links to the idea of supernatural horror being based on religion versus science. So
yeah, brilliant. We also use a field, which could also symbolize how the idea of being lost and trying to find your way out. And yes, that's, I believe, about it.
Yeah, our locations were quite picky with our locations, only because when doing a supernatural horror trailer or film, you have to have really distinctive looks. Otherwise, it could look like another type of genre.
Like, you need to find like locations that are desolate and like that looks old, so like
that look quite spooky and scary. That look a bit off, basically.
Like the orphans, they're wearing old, is it nightgowns?
Yeah, old white nightgowns.
So that looks off-putting. So they look like they're from a different time, and it shows that they're ghosts. And like their hair is always in plaits, which also is a bit weird. And then the makeup, we used eyeshadow like red and blue to make purple, to make dark circles and hollow the cheeks, and I think fake blood as well. Just to
and within like supernatural horror trailers, the antagonist always looks a bit off-putting. They always look scary, and we try to do the same within our trailer by making the little girls
like they become the plot twist. Like when we first see the girls, they look really cute and like innocent girls, and after that they switch and they become evil.
Well, we also face challenges in being able to use Photoshop, After Effects, so that the trailer can become very spooky and appear to be a supernatural horror.
That's it.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.